He was a man who believed that there were no strangers in this world. They were just people you needed to learn to love. And he was a man whose legend never outshone his reality. John Lewis was my friend. He was a man who counseled me in times of hardship, who advised me in times of challenge, and who led me in times of struggle. There's a phrase from St. Augustine, cor inquietatum. It means the restless heart. And I've never known a person more suited to that language. Because, the notion of a restless heart means that you're never satisfied with the world as it is, that you believe you are obliged to make it better. And every day of John Lewis's life was about making life better. He believed that the perfection that could be found in America was just a moment away, and if he found that moment, he would make life better for all. And he was someone who did not believe simply in one idea. He believed in ideals. He believed that it was necessary to put your life on the line for what you said needed to be true. But he also believed that he had to put his life on the line to protect those who did not know what the truth was. I know that so often we forget why we do this work. We forget that the titles don't mean as much as the work does, that we sometimes mistake position for power. John Lewis understood that his position didn't give him power. His power made his position. He understood that being in Congress was simply a platform that meant as much as being the leader of SNCC, being a city council member in Atlanta, that his position, ambassador, was about being a leader for America. And as we commemorate and celebrate, as we remind ourselves of who we have lost, we must hold on to what he left us. And that is a restless heart. A restless heart that believes that climate change is real and that it will affect the least of these harder than anyone, and so we must fight for climate action. He believed that poverty is a sin and that we should lift up, especially the youngest among us, and he would be celebrating the slashing of poverty and demanding that we do more. He would know that evicting people from their homes as the Delta variant sweeps this state and this nation is wrong, and we must do right by our people. He would tell us our restless hearts must demand action on the 4th of People Act and the John Lewis Voting Rights Advancement Act, because that's what he lived for, that's what he died for, and that is what he is still praying for us up in heaven. I am here to celebrate my friend John Lewis, because if I am half the person he imagined we could be, then we are all better people for it. And so I ask you to join me in a moment of memory of not just a hero, but someone who was the best example of humanity we have been graced with in so many years. My friend, our congressman, and our dearly beloved brother, John Robert Lewis.